Hey BladeOps, today we are demoing the Tops Knives Hoffman Harpoon. They make this in the XL version and I think they call it the small version or the mini, and then this is just the O1, just the regular. So you can see here the different product codes. You have the O1, this is the one we're demoing, the XL, and then the mini. With the whole sandy storm, etc., I wanted to do a knife that was a little bit about survival. I know this knife is mainly for wilderness survival or out in the woods, but I also think it makes a good urban survival, preparedness knife, etc. So we're gonna go open it up. It comes with a few extra things and we'll talk about it. The price on these is $69. That's with the shipping and everything included, etc. And we'll pull all this material out. I feel like we're getting a library worth of stuff. And before we talk about the knife, the sheath, etc., we'll talk about all the stuff it comes with. So let's see what we got here. Put the packaging aside. You have this little paper that talks about the lashing method on the handle in case you take it apart and want to redo it. This is just one piece of paracord, which is very nice if you need a nice length of paracord. It also comes with the fire starter kit instructions and what it comes with, but I'll just tell you about that. You have the Lansky pamphlet with all the Lansky sharpeners, kind of a promotional thing, not really stoked on that. And then also the Tops Knives Certificate of Manufacture and Authenticity. That's cool. If you don't have that, you got a knockoff that was counterfeit. Throw that aside. And here's the Lansky sharpener it comes with. It says Lansky on this side, topsknives.com. I wouldn't particularly use this knife on a regular, I wouldn't normally use this sharpener on a regular basis. If I was in a survival situation or in a pinch, I would use it. It has kind of the carbide V on one side and the diamond honing V on the other. So this would be good if you didn't have anything else, but I wouldn't choose that as my first option. So that's that. And then the sheath has this little kind of elastic pouch on one side. And we'll talk more about the sheath in a second, but we'll pull out what comes with it. So you get the classic Tops Knives emergency whistle. That could be useful. And the military can opener. You have this fire starting setup. This is a milled aluminum little cap, and these are not glued but pressure fit inside the cap. You have two magnesium rods that you can shave off. You take your blade and shave off a little bit. And then this is a ferrocerium rod that when you strike will throw a pretty big spark, and when it lights the magnesium you're getting some really hot. It's like in the thousands of degrees how hot the magnesium burns. So very useful in a wilderness, but also in an urban survival situation. If you're in the city, you might still need a fire. So that comes with it. That's a nice value. If you're gonna buy this, you're looking at I'd say $5 to $10 to buy one of these. So that's a nice value. And now here's the knife and the sheath. It comes with this setup that you can run it maybe as a neck knife, but you can also run your belt through that and then tighten this down, and you can wear it on your belt vertically like so. Has a Velcro closure. Go ahead and slide the harpoon out, and I will demo. Has a little plastic insert to protect the sheath. So set that aside, and here is the Tops Knives Hoffman Harpoon. You're looking at 8 inches overall. This is the 1095 carbon steel, which is great for a survival situation, and the blade's about 2.5 inches. The main point I like about the Hoffman Harpoon is it's a harpoon. You could lash this to a stick, you could strap it to a stick and use it for defense or hunting, whatever you're gonna do. I don't know if you're gonna be able to kill anything, but I like it, the fact that you can put your finger here, use this as the knife handle, and this can actually be a backup blade. If you have a little arrowhead, it's great for using as an arrow, but can it really be a knife? This blade could actually be a backup knife and used for other utility tasks. The blade geometry isn't great. It's not going to be ideal for, say, processing meat, etc., but it's still a good backup blade. You have some ridges up here, some jimping right over top of the finger choil, which makes for a really nice grip. You can see here on the back of the handle you have a little bit of a hook, which aids in the grip, but also good for lashing. With the hole, makes for a solid lashing point to create the actual harpoon if you're going to use it for its intended use. So I think the Hoffman Harpoon makes a great kind of dual utility knife / wilderness, urban survival, etc. I'd love to know what you guys have to say about it, if you'd add it to your kit, why you would, why you wouldn't. So comment down below and check it out. BladeOps.